Good morning. It's Wednesday. And we are playing One Take today. I have been saying I was going to start a YouTube channel forever. I remember wanting to as a teenager, in like 2007 when YouTube came out. And at the time, I didn't think I was slim enough or attractive enough. And then I didn't think I had enough to say. Or then I thought I needed more life experience. And here we are. Gosh, 20 years later, 19 years later. And I am finally ready to do this. I acknowledge the ways in which my fear of being seen or perceived has prevented me from taking action, and I've kind of gotten into my own head about it, and at this point, like, I'm even more than normal. So today's exercise is one take, and I'm gonna fucking post it. I'm just gonna post it, and no one's gonna look at it. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be the first video, and no one's ever gonna see it, and that's okay. I believe, I teach to my clients, imperfect action beats the perfect plan every time. So move your feet, right? Make a step, take a step. You can zero in from there. It's just a matter of making corrections on that imperfect action, but you have to actually start making steps. And I know that in my big front brain. February of this year was the first time that I was like, I'm doing it. I'm getting started. And if you are looking at this, watching this video, you will see that there is not something from February. Shocker. That's because I recorded a bunch of things and then did nothing with them. I did nothing. Once again, I started looking at myself on the video and hated it, and hated how I looked, and hated how I sounded, and did the thing that everybody does where I'm like, no, it's not right. And once again, I know. And you know, I know, and I know that you know that I know, and here we are. 8 minutes is my goal, and today, if that means I ramble for 8 minutes and then post that motherfucker, that's fine. That's fine. In the future, I'm gonna try to say fucker less. We're gonna curse less. I don't yet fully have fleshed out what I want this channel to be for me, other than a live and in action like CV. Here's the things I'm working on. Here's where I'm trying to go. Here's what I'm learning along the way. I lost some larger story about a decade ago, 10 years ago. I looked in the mirror and just like didn't recognize the person that I was. I was like, that lady doesn't look taken care of. She doesn't look like she's well loved. And I was like, but I do love me. But registered that I wasn't caring for myself in a way that reflected that. And I knew that the life that I wanted for myself would require a healthier, happier, more capable me. So I spent the next few years getting the hang of taking care of myself in a way that is congruent with the life I want. And now I'm doing it. I'm living the life that I like. It's not exactly what I want, but it is the steps along the way. I absolutely remember praying and hoping and asking to be exactly where I'm at right now. And thinking, like, if I can get there, I'll never ask for anything again. And that's not real life. That's not, we're always, I at least am always learning, growing, trying to do something. What is the next step? And we are learning now. I went through a phase of, I needed a phase, or first I went through a phase of very rigid accountability, and I needed that. I really needed to kind of learn the nuts and bolts of taking care of this body, of my critter, as I call it. The soft animal that is my body. And then I needed a phase of like learning to trust it. And I'm glad I did that. I did need that. And now it's time to lean back into accountability, lean back into structure as I start putting in place the structures that will bring me to the next phase of life. I often say to clients, the things that brought you to here will not be the same things that bring you to there, right? The things that took you from that place to this one are not going to be the things that take you from this place to that one. It's going to require different stuff, right? Just every new level of ourselves requires different inputs, and that's not a good thing or a bad thing. That's just a thing. And part of me wants to offer to the world kind of a journal. Here's behind the scenes. I am objectively pretty successful. I've hit a lot of the like wickets of this person kind of has her shit together, and hook or crook, whether it was a good thing or a bad thing, it was masking, it was adaptive, I don't know, neuroplasticity, I don't know, I did it. And now I have the perspective and verbiage and language to explain why some of these things are so helpful for a brain that's maybe on the spicy side. And as always, anything I say that I'm expressing like that works for me is just for me. That's my stuff. If it works for you, if it helps you, awesome. But I am not prescriptive. I am not, I am a professional foodie. I am an ADHD type A for hire. But I am not a medical professional. I am not a mental health professional. I've done a lot of therapy myself, but that doesn't mean I am in any way, shape, or form equipped to prescribe therapy to anybody else. So that's not the intention. That's not what we're going for with this. I don't know what it's going to look like. My hope is that it will definitely be less of a like meandering story than this. But today I need to just get something posted, something created, something out there, and move past this initial like stage of fear of being observed, being seen imperfectly. And we're gonna do it because we've gone past 8 minutes. 8 minutes is my cutoff, or my like minimum. And you know what? Hey, that's I guess what I will leave myself with today. Because again, or maybe that is, maybe I need to just like say it. This is more of a journal for me that I offer to the world as a as an offering. And if it helps someone, awesome. If it doesn't, all right. It's gonna help me. I know that I need this. This is something I need as I parse out this next phase of life. So I'm gonna stop because I hit 10. And my next video, I think I want to outline what my businesses are, where I'm at with them, and what I'm working on into this next week. I want to eventually get to the point that I'm doing weekly videos that involve a recipe and how to zhuzh it in one direction or another, wins and losses, and then like my hope is, I think, a conversation with another person in a similar phase of life as me. And I anticipate that's going to look a lot of different ways in a lot of different cases. And that's all. Past that, we're tossing spaghetti and we're seeing what works, and that's enough. It's enough. So let's go kick the day in the face, and okay, bye.